You probably have never thought about this, and you probably never heard anybody preach about this. But one of the most powerful statements that Jesus ever made was when he said, "It is finished." What is it? What was Jesus talking about? It is finished. Just that question alone goes extremely far. But what he had to be talking about was what he came to do. He has finished what he came to do. So have you ever asked yourself that question? What did Jesus come to do? And knowing that Jesus accomplished what he came to accomplish, have you ever asked yourself, what did Jesus accomplish? Because we're going to church, we're listening to messages, we're praising, and we're giving. But what did Jesus actually come to accomplish? What did Jesus actually come to do? It's just outrageous that so many people don't know what Christ came to do. It's just crazy that so many people are having church. So many people are running around in praise. So many people are jumping up and down. We're having revivals after revivals. We're giving a whole lot of money in the offering. We're giving a whole lot of money in the tithe. And then the foundation, the bottom line, or what's really important, most of us don't even know. What Christ came to do is actually in the scriptures. He said, "I came that you might have life, and that you might have life more abundantly." So Christ came to do a work that, once the work was finished, would leave us with life in an abundant way. So the way that Christ came to make so that we could have abundant life, that's what was finished. So then you have to wonder about yourself. Am I just existing, or am I living the abundant life that Christ came to give me? Am I only existing, or am I really living the life that Christ died for me to have? That's a good question. If the truth be told, there's not a whole lot of people that's living this abundant life. There's not a lot of people living the life that Christ died for them to live. There's not a lot of people living the abundant life that Christ gave his life for us to be able to live. And it's because a lot of people don't know and understand what that life is. But that abundant life that Christ died for, that life is in you. That life that Christ died for us to be able to live, that life is in you. The life is that word, and that word is in you. That word is power, and that power is in you. That power is the power of God, and God is in you. If you look in the book of Ephesians, the scripture tells us that God is in us all. The life, the word, the power, that's God. And that God is in all of us. So this is what Christ died for us to have. And it's like Jesus gave us the answer key to everything in life. I know you got people going around like they don't know anything, like they can't do nothing, like they don't understand nothing, they don't know how to come out of nothing, they don't know how to deal with nothing. But Jesus died in order for us to have that answer key. And then he said, I will give to you the keys to the kingdom. He gave you that power. It's like Jesus handed us a cheat code for life. And you know, like when you got that code, when you have a code, like if you're playing a game, when you got that cheat code, you can do things on that game to advance yourself that normal people or people who don't have the code, they can't do this. When you're shopping and something costs a certain amount of money, if you got a code, you put that code in and you get a discount. You get money off of that product that you're about to buy. The code. Jesus gave us the code. So what do we look like with the answer key and won't use it? What kind of sense does it make for us to have the cheat code and we won't use it? You got to use this answer key. You got to use this cheat code. That's why he turned around and told us, do not worry. Don't worry about nothing. And people can't do it because they don't understand that they need to use this answer key. This is the answer. He said, take no thought about tomorrow. What you gonna eat, what you gonna drink, what you gonna put on. Don't worry about that. He says it because he done gave you the answer key. He done gave you the code. The scripture then tells us, don't even look at the things that are seen, but look at the things that are not seen, because the things that are seen are temporary, but it's the things that's not seen that's eternal. He's telling you, don't worry about what you see. And he knows that we should be able to live without worrying about the things we see, because he gave us the answer key. He gave us the code. Then we got the scriptures that tell us if we believe, we'll have whatever we say. You gonna have whatever you say. How is it that you can be worried about anything? How is it that you can be struggling in life? How is it that you don't know how to handle what comes at you in life? When he gave you the answer key, you have whatever you say. He gave you this cheat code. All you got to do is use it. When it comes to your health, use the answer key. When it comes to your wealth, just use the answer key. When it comes to things that you desire, use the answer key. Use the cheat code. When it concerns the things that you have need of in life, use the code. Talking about material things. You can have material things if you use this answer key. Everything that I got right now today, I got it through God's system. I got it by using the cheat code. Everything that I got it by following the answer key, by using the answer key. I've been living according to God's system that long, that many years, until now. My entire life is God's system. Everything that I possess now is things that I possess through God's system. Stuff that I got the old way, that stuff gone. Those vehicles gone. That house is gone. That money is gone. Everything that I got the wrong way or through man's system, all that's gone. And now when people see me, they're like, man, how he doing this? Man, how did he get there? How did he get that? How did he get those? I'm telling you, it's not hard. Christ didn't make it hard. Christ made it easy. Christ didn't explain it in a way where you couldn't get it. Christ explained it in a way where you could easily get it. It's in the answer key. When we believe, like the scripture says, the way that we think will line up with the word. When we believe, like the scriptures say, the way that we talk will be in line with the word. When we believe exactly what Christ said, the things that we do will be in line with the word. And that's the answer key. That's what Christ gave us in order to handle everything. Everything. No need to cry because you got the answer key. No need to doubt because you got the cheat code. No need to worry because you got the cheat code. But look at your life. Are you using the answer key? Look at your life. Are you using the cheat code? Are you believing what Christ said? Or are you just having church? When we believe, like the scripture says, the way that we think will line up with the word. When we believe, like the scriptures say, the way that we talk will be in line with the word. And that's the answer key. That's what Christ gave us in order to handle everything. But you got to use the cheat code.